Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back. You just don't know how many times I have tried to make this video. At least 7. But here I am. It's Crochet Mom for Life on this Thursday. I hope y'all are doing good. Thank y'all for coming and sitting on this porch with me. See if I can get all adjusted. I'm fixing to take me a drink because I'm parched. Like I said, I've tried to do this video several times. And I was going on a roll just now and I hit the wrong button. So here I am again. But I want to get on here today and just do a little gabbing. I haven't got a whole lot to show you. I have one little bitty thing. But I've got some things like I said, I want to show you. But I appreciate y'all come sitting on the porch with me. I need that breeze to go again. It was going good a while ago, but it then got hot again. My air conditioner cut on, and I said, well, I got to stop this, y'all. I'll be right back. Then I hit the wrong button because it's loud out here. You know, it's just on the other side that way, and it's pretty loud, so I didn't want that to disturb y'all. Sometimes I do things and have a lot of crinkle, and I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna hate that, but. So I hope y'all are having a good week, and it's Thursday. It just clicks on by, don't it? I've been doing pretty good. I've had a better week than I did last week. Seemed like last week I did a lot of hurting, and I've tried to, scale it back a little bit. I told my hubby, he got home, well, I forget what day it was. I think it might have been Tuesday. I can't remember, either Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. Anyway, I think it was Tuesday. I told him yesterday, we were sitting out here, and I said, I had a really bad week last week. I said, I just hurt, and I said, I did a lot of, going to town back and forth, and but this week hasn't been quite so bad. I've had to do some driving this week, but other than that, I've tried to rest these knees a little bit more. Got up this morning and got him up at 3:15. Got him on the road after I fed him his egg bologna and cheese toast sandwich. He swears by my egg sandwich, y'all. He says he can't reproduce it. But he never complains. He talks about that egg sandwich all the time. But I got him off on the road. He might be back later on today. I hope he is. He's tired, and he needs to chill out here for a while. I hope it's not as long as last time. I'm just going to be honest. That 5-month stretch was pretty bad. But I'm hoping that, he'll get a little bit of rest before he has to go. I wish he didn't have to go at all. I wish we could just win the lottery. But, lottery tickets are $5 a piece. Now, he used to go every Saturday night and buy $20 worth of lottery tickets, But he says, I don't think I'll be able to do that no more, And he said, that's just too much. I would love for him to win the lottery. And then I ain't even got to be a big amount. It can just be a little low, 50,000, 100,000. 10,000 right now. Just some money. But I would love for him to be able just to stay home and piddle around here and not have to worry about stuff, But anyway, hopefully he'll be home after a while. But yeah, I've done some driving this week. Tuesday I drove Dalton to his class. That's a 60-mile trip back and forth. Wednesday I drove Dalton to his therapist. That's a 60-mile. Today I drove Dalton back to his classes, back and forth. He'll come home on a little bus, but I take him and I come back or whatever. So that's another 60 miles. So I'm tired of being in that car. And I don't like driving that one road I have to take him on. And it's just a 4-lane road, 2 that way, 2 this way. But I had somebody on the road today that just They was a Fast and Furious driver. I mean, they were weaving and bobbing. I mean, I don't know how people do that. I really don't. I mean, I will drive behind somebody going 50 miles an hour before I'll pass them sometimes because I'm scared on what's on the other side. But this brother, I mean, he was going back and forth, boom, 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 waving and bobbing. And anyway, I don't like people that do that. I wish there was, and there's never a cop around when somebody's acting foolish like that, you know. Never, ever a cop around when somebody's acting that way. And they lucky. They really are. I don't know if a cop could caught them as fast as they was going. I mean, they must have had to get somewhere fast. This little old red sports car looking thing. All right, that's 6 minutes of rant. But yeah, so I've tried to be a little bit more easy on my little knees this week. And I told him yesterday, I said I had a pretty bad week. When I went to Brinley's party Sunday, which turned out great. She loved her little noodles. I think the adults was crazy over the noodles more than she was. But they just oohed and awed over them noodles. That little cup of noodles. So that made me happy. She liked it, you know. She liked that $50 bill more. But yeah, so, but I went over there Sunday and I was limping in that car. I said, they probably all looking at me and saying, poor Miss Kelly. You know, because I was limping in that car. But I made it, and I've kind of took it easy this week, so. But yeah, I want to get on here today and just show you my little Happy Mail. Miss Janet from Milwaukee. Hey, Miss Janet. She sent me a pretty card the other day. I showed y'all, and she put me a little Amazon card in there, and she said, go pick you out a crochet book. And let me tell you, lickety split, Miss Janet, I didn't let it burn a hole in my little pocketbook I got on Amazon, and I ordered me a book. I wanted to show y'all this book. I don't know if anybody has showed this book, but or did a look through, but I opened it up out of my Amazon bag a while ago, and I immediately went, oh my, I love it. I love the cover anyway, but sometimes you don't know. But when I opened it and I looked at the bottom and I seen who it was put out by, published by, I guess is what you say. It's published by Meteor Books. And every Meteor book that I have has been a great book. I've loved it. And it's put out by Meteor Books, Miss Janet. So I wanted to show y'all. I've been eyeing this book for a while. Colorful Crochet Birds. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name. But it's 19 amigurumi patterns to create feathered friends. And it's put out by Meteor Books. And it's looks like it's going to be one good. It looks like something I'd want to make. Every single thing out of this book. So I wanted to show y'all. In case you might be interested. Let me enable you. But yeah, at the beginning of the book, you know, you're going to have all these instructions, and you have these little QR codes where if you don't know, it'll take you to a video and you can watch them do it. Excuse me. So that's a good feature about this book. But I wanted to show y'all these. Let me get me something to drink. Excuse me. I want to show y'all these patterns. These pretty birds. Birds I ain't never heard of, but I know they out there. This one is called the Urbano, the Hoopoe. Probably not pronouncing that right, but just look at that, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm going to enjoy making these patterns. I want to make every single thing out of this book. I really do. But look at that one. That one's so pretty. And You don't need any special things for this book. You need your yarn, and let's see, these patterns. Let's see if it says. It always tells you. It says mainly used DK cotton. Well, you know, I'm not going to use no cotton, so I'm going to use some 4-weight, but that don't matter. It has some mohair in here too, but Kelly don't have no mohair, but we're going to figure it out. But yeah, so I'll be using my worsted weight. But look at that one. And the only thing it says really that you need some pins. And now that's showing you, it has all these instructions. You know, all these pictures, very detailed. And the pins are used to hold your little feathers on top down, the crest, while you're sewing it on. So, I'll show you that. So, yeah, so that's the first one. Here's Blush the Flamingo. Look at that one. Adorable. This, still, you don't need anything different. No, anything extra. So, lots of detailed instructions. I think that's great. The QR, you have these, see this one doesn't have any QR codes. So that, yet, let's see. It doesn't have any QR codes, but you know, so you don't have to have any kind of special thing that, you know. This next one is called, ooh, look at this, y'all. Celeste the Budgie. Ain't those cute? Just adorable. All adorable. I don't have that yarn. I've got some yarn in there, but I was going to make something else with. But I know I probably don't have enough. But I like to do all my stuff in the worsted weight that I have, because I got so much of it and I need to get rid of it. So I'll be using that. But they're just, oh my goodness, I'm just loving this book. Here's Magga the Magpie. Cute, cute, cute. These is Pip the Kiwi and Berry the Pink Robin and Nerve the Shimma and Naga. Okay. So they're a little fuzzy. So that's where that mohair comes in, I'm sure. So I may have to partake in some kind of situation to get those to look just right if I make them. Look at the beak on that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, this has got the mohair in it. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, here's Duca the Mallard. Y'all look at the mallard. Love it, love it, love it. No special things required other than the basics. Here's Viola the Pigeon. Love it. I can't say enough about this book. All the patterns look very, very easy. You know, it's not any crazy things you might come across. You know, like I said, it's a Meteor Press. Button the Saw Wet Owl. Love it. I'll have to make that one. I love the owls. Love that colorway. See, it's got all good instructions in there. Look at the back up. Look at the back. It's got good views. Some books you don't get that, and you just have to think about how it's going to look. Guess. Shows you how to do the feet real good. Know what to expect. Argo the Peacock. That's pretty. I like how those feathers are made. Oh, look at this. Okay, here's the back side. Great book will show you. Great books will do this for you. Oh, I love this. Scoop the Pelican. Look at Scoop. That's so cute. Might have to make a fish to go in that pelican's mouth. Opens up. That is adorable. Tuco the toucan, and that's cute. Florina the hen and the little chick. I love the hen and the little chick. Love it, love it. I'm trying to go through this kind of fast, y'all, because we're on 16 minutes. But Miss Janet, this is a treasure right here, and I'm going to put your name in this book. I'll show you another picture. The hen and the little chick. Oh, here's Emerald the Quetzalcoatl. Where does that come from? Central American forest. Love it. Look at that long, long tail feathers. It's amazing that there's birds like this in this world. You know, little creatures. Lots of detailed instructions. Here's Dune the ostrich. That's a nice ostrich right there. It's got a lot of loopy loops. Very detailed instructions again. Oh, almost dropped it. Let's see, I think I'm about at the end, y'all. Tux the Puffin. That was cute. Tux. So yeah, that's the end. That's the last one. Let's see. She says, ciao. I think it's Alaria. Caleria. Imagine Alaria Caleria. I'm probably butchering her name. She's pretty. She's a crochet and amigurumi designer from Italy. Okay. I stumbled across amigurumi and started my first blog in 2010. I was instantly captivated by the crochet geometry of these adorable characters, and what better way to explore this magic than by giving life to my own playful amigurumi friends. It says, my patterns found their home on airglidesdesign.com. Yes, that's Ilaria spelled backwards. And soon I was collaborating with magazines and publishers creating my books, Amigurumi Winter Wonderland. I might have that one. Amigurumi Globetrotters, Nightmare Before Christmas Crochet, and many hundreds of characters later, the thrill of seeing my sketches transformed into 3D amigurumi character never fades. It is a joy to know my patterns bring a smile, a moment of calm, or a spark of creativity to people across the world. When I am not busy designing, I am enjoying other crafts, taking long walks, and experimenting with new veggie dishes. Yum. Here's some of her designs right there. I think I've seen some of them. Probably got a book with some of them. But yeah, I love this book. Thank you, Miss Janet, so much. I really love it. And I got another bird book. I know it's a Carrie Lord book, and I've not been very nice about Carrie Lord books, but I always buy them. I got another one I want to get, but I got this one. So, because I wanted to get on that free shipping stuff, and so I went ahead and pulled the plug and got this one too. So yeah, this one, you know, I'm not gonna go through it all, but I like it. But I love this one more. I love this one more. So, but yeah, it's got a lot of birds in this one too. So I like this pink one right here. Let me show you. Like I said, I'm not going to show it. I'm not penguin, but flamingo. Partial to flamingos for some reason. But yeah, so I got this one just to look at. But now I got to get in there and clean up a little bit. I got to go do housewife stuff. Fold some clothes, wash some dishes, maybe vacuum some floors. I mean, put away some more groceries I got a while ago. Not no fun stuff. No, that's fun. None of it. Everything that you can do as a housewife or whatever. Worst thing I do. You would think it would be toilets. But no, it's the daggum dishes, y'all. Because, and the cooking. Because I gotta cook. And then I gotta clean up what I cook. I mean, I didn't know that's what I'm gonna be doing all my days of my life. I got a dishwasher, okay? But, you know, you gotta rinse everything off and put it in the dishwasher. And I need to start using that thing. And I need to start using it. It's probably going to get to be where I have to use it. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all, and thank you, Miss Janet, again, of that book. I love it. I can't wait to make something out of it. I got like 15,000 things I want to make, but that book right there is going to the top of the list, I think. I did make one little thing this week. 5 little monsters. I'll link it in my description box. She does a lot of these little, I don't know what it is, what you want to call them. Crochet alongs, make alongs. I can't keep up with the titles on things. But every day she puts out a new little mini amigurumi. And she's got lots of sets that she has done over the years. So I wanted to try this one. And so far, she's put out 3 this week. I know one's coming out today. I don't know what it is because I haven't really been able to get on Facebook and look. But so Monday was a lion. Tuesday was a elephant. Yesterday was a crocodile or alligator. So I don't know what today is. It's a safari collection is what it is. So I finished one last night. So I made a little lion. I made a little lion. I got a little tail. So he was cute. I really liked making him. And I embroidered the eyes. You know, I thought about putting the safety eyes, and I said, no, I'm just going to embroider him. So yeah. So that's my little lion. I enjoyed that. You know, how it come out. The mane threw me for a loop, and I had to throw it down, you know, and come back to it. You wouldn't think something like that would, but you know, sometimes I found for me, it's better if I get frustrated with something, just lay it down and come back to it. You know, hopefully I come back to it. So I got a few things in there I need to go back to. They're stacking up, these whips. But I ain't made the first dishcloth this week. I need to do that. I need to do a lot of things. You know, I need to do a lot of things. But you got to have the will to do them, right? But yes, I want to make the little elephant and the little crocodile thing, alligator, that she done too. So, and they're not difficult. I mean, it shouldn't take it as long as it takes me. That's for sure. I made it with I think it's a 3.25 or I think it's a 3.25 hook. So yeah. So that's all I got, for you. I hope y'all stuck around this long. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the emails I've got this week. Everybody that's emailed me, and we've emailed back and forth. I've enjoyed that. Asking for prayer for Miss Debbie. She's got a loved one that's having a kidney procedure, kidney stone removal. I think it might be Monday is what she said in my email. But if y'all pray for her. I think it's her daughter-in-law. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. So if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I can't remember really a whole lot all the time. But Miss Debbie, I think it was your daughter-in-law you told me about. So everybody, please say a prayer for her loved one. God knows the need, and He knows our prayers before we can even form them. Before we even form it, He knows. So I appreciate everybody that's come by. And everybody that has emailed me, I'm enjoying it. And maybe doing a pattern swap with Miss Angie. And Miss Gail, she emailed me. And Miss Laura, I appreciate all y'all that has emailed me this week. So I'm going to hop off here. And I'm going to go in there and get dishpan hands for a while, I reckon. Figure out what I might do for supper. Maybe having company for the next few days. It wasn't something that I wanted. I'm not much for what you call people who come and stay with you for 2 or 3 days, because then you got to go through. I'm just gonna say it. You got to go through some stuff. It's one thing for loved ones. You kind of want to see them and all, but. This person is coming to work on a car. And I reckon he's gonna stay out in the travel trailer. I don't have room for him in the house, And I know he's a good guy or whatever. He's gonna be working on my stepson's got a car out here that he's wanting parts put in it, this, that, and the other. So it's not like it's going to be a visit for Kelly, It's not like a crochet friend coming over. We'd make room for some crochet friends, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm hoping I ain't going to have to do a whole lot of cooking and such, because I don't like to cook no way no more. I struggle with trying to find things to cook. I just really like to eat a sandwich and go to bed, but that don't happen a whole lot here. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get off here and get in there and see what I can do. And so I can sit down and play with my books and my other stuff. So, y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.